Calling the meeting to order. Roll call.
Rick Raleigh here. Dennis Bender here. Ofunso here. Chris Nunez here.
Maria Okpara here. Will Mr. Bender lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Stand for the pledge, please. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
As a reminder, student representatives will be present per item C2. Reports, student representatives, Apple Valley High School and Granite Hills High School. The Apple Valley Unified School District will continue to follow facility mask guidelines per California Public Health and Cal OSHA requirements, which require all individuals, regardless of vaccination status, to wear a mask indoors in all indoor settings while students are present. When our students' representatives arrive, we will pause and allow those in attendance to put their masks on. We have masks in the back of the room that Sergeant McNeely or any of the police officers can provide if you do not have one. Those that are unwilling to wear a mask while our student representatives are present may wait outside. If students are present at the facility at the time of F1 public comments, you'll be required to wear the mask to enter the facility. Denial of following mask entry guidelines per the California Department of Public Health and Cal OSHA requirements forfeits you the opportunity to address the board while students are present.
Kylie, do you have any public comments pertaining to closed session?
We have one pertaining to closed session.
Thank you. Jessica Cooley for Christy Croft.
Good evening, school board members and of Apple Valley Unified School District employees. Unfortunately, I cannot be in person tonight because I'm on a plane to see my goddaughter get married this weekend. I did want to make a report before the closed session. The AVUSD Vice President, Jessica Cooley, will be reading the speech on my behalf and on behalf of all AVUSD members. Wow, this year feels like my first year of teaching, and I know most of our teachers, staff, and students feel the same way. We're all struggling, but still have to do our assigned jobs. We've had many hiccups this month, but AVUSD and AVUSD are working together on most issues to find a solution. However, we have two main problems that need to be at the forefront and get resolved immediately. The AVUSD members are often asked to show grace to and by the district administration, but it is tough to do that when our members are not shown the same grace in their time of need being caused by district policies or lack thereof. Our first problem is the COVID-19 protocols. Our members are constantly being exposed, which is fine, it's part of our job. We are being instructed to stay at home by answering honestly the self-assessment or risk being disciplined. However, there are no clear end goals stated. Currently, the way the protocol works, I could just say I'm systematic daily. On a side note, to clarify my understanding, I have seasonal allergies, this me being Jessica Cooley. I am consistent with my medicine and so do not experience the symptoms. However, if I experience symptoms but knew it was allergies, there's no requirement for me to prove I do not have COVID, either by a doctor's note or a negative COVID test. This allows people, if they were unscrupulous, to game the system. However, I'm going to believe they're just confused and want clear direction from the district. Last year, when our area spiked with COVID cases, many of our members used the 80 hours of government-granted COVID leave. AVUSD and AVUSD have discussed this, but we still do not have a solution to our problem. Currently, there is one member who was docked all of his sick time and 5 days of differential pay this month. Teachers should not have to use their time when it is a work illness-related issue or a directive for us to stay home if we have symptoms or risk being disciplined. This is where a clear end result would help clear up confusion for this and other members who might daily exhibit symptoms and earnestly want to abide by the district's instructions to report symptoms and thus be required to stay at home, despite a stated wish to return to the classroom. Having to use our own sick time and having to get paid differential pay because of an employer-issued directive should not punish us, the employee. Consider the plight of new teachers, who, along with the risk of exposure to COVID, also are risking all the illnesses that new teachers tend to catch without trying their first year, and without a bank of sick days to fall back on. AVUSD is asking to sit down at the negotiations table to get something agreed upon. Otherwise, the president will have no choice but direct our members to start filing workman comp complaints to get the paid time off they need. We are in complete agreement that there needs to be stipulations in place, but we have yet to see anything, and our people are paying to be out for a work-related illness. Our second issue is a level 1 grievance, which is frankly ridiculous. We have to go through a grievance because some of our members are requesting to be paid for being requested to stay after their duty days for the safety of students. For the first 3 weeks of school, some members had after-school outside duty work past their duty day for an average of 15 to 60 minutes because the site had to establish routines for student pickup. The weather was brutal during this time, and they were outside working without water or shade, and when asked to be paid, were told no because it's expected of the teacher. They had no access to cold water because they're not allowed to have refrigerators in their classroom, and duty starts as soon as the bell rings, so they could not get water beforehand. It is not readily provided at the site. AVUSD even offered to bring each site cases of water. However, they were told they did not know if the sites had cold storage available. Several teachers at different areas got heat exhaustion and were sick afterwards, but they went out day after day until the routines were established. In our district mandated Keenan training, one of the modules specifically goes over situations like excessive heat and how to treat employees in excessive heat. We do not treat our students like this and often call inclement weather when the heat is so high so they are not exposed. Why is it acceptable to treat professionals this way? The members should get paid for staying past their duty day, which is in the contract. Even in emergencies, we would get paid. Instead, AVUSD is telling the teachers, you should expect that you will work overtime the first few weeks of school after school. This is not in our contract. School board members, AVUSD is asking that you instruct the district to pay these teachers at these sites since they perform the work in good faith and under unhealthy conditions. We need to work together during this pandemic. We are short-staffed, overwhelmed with independent study packets and subbing for coworkers, both ill and presumed ill until otherwise cleared, during our prep times and duty days. I realize that the admin are busy too, and often at sites because no one is available for recess duty or classroom supervision. However, we are expected to do our obligations plus give grace. We readily agree that the district is busy and overwhelmed too, but it is a business and has very strict contract language and deadlines to follow, which has been a constant issue this month. Thank you for your time and consideration in this manner. We want to work together, but our issue with being pushed off to the side is not currently working. Dr. Christy Croft. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay,
Item B.
item B, we're going to be going in the closed session, but bear with me while I read what we're going to be discussing. Oh, okay. Make sure it's on. Okay, thanks. Okay, there you go. I guess I don't like to hear myself talk. Okay. Number one, pupil personnel annual reviews, A1, 21, 22, AR 21 and 22. Item 2, Conference of Litigation, Government Code Section 54956.9, subsection A, current litigation, 7 cases, CIVDS 1813952, 1907172, 2011183, 2022956, 2023366, 2103396, 2111303, Government Code Section 5495, point 5, subsection C, and subsection D, and subsection E. Anticipated litigation, 3 cases, 2018, 1907, 2020, 2105, 2020, 2107. Number 3, public employee discipline, dismissal, release, reassignment, transfer, leave, title, certificated and classified employees. Number 4, public employee appointment, resignation, retirement, reduction. 5, agency negotiator, Dustin Conrad, employee organization, Apple Valley Unified Teachers Association. Item 6, agent negotiator, Dustin Conrad, employee organization, California School Employees Association. Number 7, conference with labor negotiator, agency negotiator, Trinae Nelson. B, employee organization, unrepresented. 8, conference with real property negotiator, Government Code 54956.8, subsection A. Negotiation parties, Matthew Schulenberg, Apple Valley Unified School District, APN number 3112-241-71000, CJC Holdings LLC. And finally, item number 9, superintendent evaluation. Thank you.
I ask for a motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
Any second?
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
We'll try to make it quick since we have a full house. We'll be back.